Pretty much. Because if flames are coming out of her chest, you know they're gonna come out of other orifices. I mean, let's be real.
How about that?
Had too much Taco
Just
Bell.
as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony?
You know, my skin's moldering again. Damn.
Hold still.
Huh?
Healing arts? Everything's just a little too perfect.
It's one of my healing arts.
Wow.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to
Yeah,
pain,
dude, now you're
and a woman
you're connecting
whose
all the
very
dots.
touch steals nothing
We
but.
figured this shit out like 20 minutes ago, dude. What are the odds? Like, I'm not trying to be too snarky of an
Let's rout
a-hole,
the
but
bastards and finish them off before the surviving
Tales haven't
stragglers
exactly
get a
had
chance
the
to regroup.
most
Iron Mask,
original
you
stories,
coming?
but even this is kind of eye-rolly.
I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
So,
You
is
don't
the
need to
sword a
worry
part
on
of
that
you,
score.
or what's your
I
deal?
doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
Like, do we have to stab you in order to use it every time, or...?
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What
Excuse
do you
me,
mean?
sir.
You're wounded.
Better out than in, I would
Told
say.
your nails, you're pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And
So,
the flames weren't even hot.
what does that even mean?
It's
You're like a
probably
robot
because they're
lady,
just a
or...?
manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
Interesting.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like
That's
you
my
know me.
character.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
You befriended Shion. Zephyr has teamed up with your party. Really? Shion's fighting style. Shion specializes in gun-based long-range strikes and astral arts. Use it to hit enemies from a safe distance and to use healing arts on allies with low HP. Healing arts cost CP to use, so mind your CP total. When auto mode is enabled, Shion will primarily target flying and astral art-wielding enemies as well as foes with lower HP during combat. Cure points. Arts with healing and support effects consume cure points in addition to action gauge. I think that's what they said, art gauge. CP is shared across the party and can be restored with items or by staying at an inn or campground. It can be raised by leveling up or finding specific items. So cure points are like mana, kind of. Okay, whatever. Anything here? We shall see. Anything here? I mean, I can jump, but I can't climb things or anything.
Our cover's been blown here.
Yeah, okay,
Get a move
okay.
on. We're moving to another base.
They say Zephyr joined our team or some shit. Embedded, a derogatory term used by Renans to refer to Donans. Yeah, okay, I mean, I kind of figured. The way they were shouting at us, like, shouting it at us as if though we were supposed to be insulted. Filthy embedded. Jeez, Maxwell. Oh, fuck. That would be lame. Because it was fucking lame in Tales of Exilia. I'm Maxwell. Actually, no, you're not. I'm fucking Maxwell. I tricked you this whole time. Damn it, my identity. Everything I thought I knew was wrong. Sorry, everything I thought I knew was wrong. Because she has a lisp.
That's...
Glanamede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef. Self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
Interesting.
Never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down.
Oh.
The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Sweet, sweet freedom. Let's go. Everything looks so crisp. Yeah, I agree. It's a very pretty game. Excuse me, sorry. Combat, on the other hand, it'll take some getting used to, but
Be careful.
it's starting and ending battles. Making contact with an enemy icon will initiate a battle. Defeating all of the enemies in a given fight will earn you XP, and okay, yeah, I mean, that's pretty par for the course there. Yo! Level 7 Wolf times 3. Changing controls during combat. During combat, press, I think that's back button for me, while in the menu to change your character's control mode. Semi-auto automatically moves until in attack range. Manual is full control and auto fights based on set strategy. Semi-auto mode is designed for players who only wish to casually dabble in combat. Meanwhile, manual mode is for those seeking full control, while auto mode lets the game take the reins. Well, so we're not going to... Oh, so it's start button. My bad. Art settings. Mirage. What did they say? Party formation. You can change which characters will fight in combat as well as who you wish to control. Their position determines what to press to trigger their boost attack. Press left bumper or right bumper during combat to change who you control. Changing battle controls. Press start to change your... Oh, wait, no. I think that is back button, right? Mirage. Manual of character change, yeah. Okay. Semi-auto. Oh, there we go. I just have to put the pause menu first. Okay. Whoa! A little bit of lag there. Okay. 2, 3... Okay, now I have HP. I have to actually try not to get hit by shit. Oh, that's not dodge. Oh shit, I died. Goodness. Yeah, let's do that. Resuscitation, but she's... Okay, I can't be willy-nilly. I have to actually use strategy. Damn, hardcore. Those dudes are pretty hard.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse. That was surprising. And resurrection at this level? I guess I expect you to die, huh? That's usually like a story plot point learning that shit. Well, it was in the first couple of games.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
What do you mean? We fight all the enemies.
There'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear
Oh,
me
look at this dude.
complaining.
Probably, you know, they don't want us to fight him because he's a giant dude. Antidote rock. A stone that keeps microbes at bay as it breaks down toxins. Storing it together with food will make that food last longer.
Weird stone.
I sense a
Can I
strange
jump down
power
from here?
it.
Sweet.
We should gather as many as we can find.
Hang on, let's make a save here and see. See what this dude is all about. Level 9 golem.
Here I go. It's over.
Okay. Yeah, you can weave autos into, or normals. You can weave normals into arts. There we go.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Strange
Still striving to be
core.
on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Okay, so it came from that direction. Okay, that dude wasn't too bad. It's just that, what level are we supposed to be? Oh, we're level 6. Interesting. Usually levels like don't really matter in these games, but I guess they kind of do now.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal?
Yes.
Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Camping out. Resting at a campground will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you've previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch you.
Downloadable content. Unclaimed downloadable items. Dual Wings pack. What's oh, I think this is stuff that I got for pre-ordering. Oh man, a recipe? That's pretty hardcore. I don't like that sort of incentive, like Fisherman's Hop, like recipes and stuff that's like actually helpful in the game shouldn't be locked behind paywalls. I'm not a fan of this. Oh, accept all. Yes, thank you. Downloadable content. What do they even have for this? I assume it's all costume stuff. It should be all costume stuff. But no.
Over things, so
Back in my day, you didn't have to pay for that shit. It was in the game.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out
You're
here,
a Zoogle.
Ah, don't be a spoil sport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
I need the premium costumes to give you bonus. I heard the premium costumes give you bonuses. Is that true? Because that's BS. If that's true, that's kind of like
A master core, huh?
not cool.
Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called?
Yes, I believe
The
so.
jewel in her chest?
Damn. Pay to
Oh,
win
right.
Central.
You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Ah, fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor?
I don't know.
Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores.
So it is like
Any
X-Spheres.
astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the sovereign.
The what now?
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the master cores are the receptacles in which the lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing.
Oh, sorry. I guess I just didn't know this whole time. I'll sit back down.
There are two things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renin have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Interesting. That guy has eyes like Van.
Never thought I'd say this, but
Like sharp and
I like
eagle
the cut of your
like.
jib, Renin. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either
Oh
way.
yeah, he does kinda, huh?
And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory
He has
just
some crazy
increased.
eyebrows too.
That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
I mean, we wouldn't have a game if you didn't join us.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renin Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I mean, I guess. Luke! Oh man, she's thinking about the tentacles again. All tentacly. Time is running out for me to get rid of the curse or whatever. Ooh, what a fancy resting noise.
We
Finally,
have another secret
jeez.
hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here.
Oh, okay,
We should
then
be
it's a
able to meet up
camping
with our
spot.
comrades there.
Interesting, it's like Dungeons and Dragons or some shit. You gotta rest to restore your CP. Like, do orange gels not do that, or anything over here? Do they both lead to the same location is the question. So we maybe came from this way. Yes, we did. My dear.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
How can you tell?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renin, you're Danon. There's no way.
But what if I'm not Danon?
Besides, I'm from Lenegus. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Okay.
Lenegus? You mean the same Lenegus that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renin's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we
They're
all
like
lived?
2,000 Tales
Didn't you
books.
see the Renin Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
What, our orange
Well,
gels?
the current
That would suck.
contest started 7 years ago.
The
so
costumes?
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
Oh.
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Yeah.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you
Neat.
find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible.
Ah, man, is it gonna be cooking? Like
Definitely.
annoying cooking? Carp. Make sure you collect wheat so that we can grow it on our farm. Swimming animations in the Tales of game. Madness, Sage, okay. And that's always nice. If it's like the other games, this shit respawns over time, so. Let's see here. Art settings screen. You can assign arts, you can set 3 arts, whatever. Plus an additional 3 arts using the arrow for a total of 6 equipable arts. Press left trigger or right trigger to inspect the arts you have available. Characters that are set to auto can use all of their arts, but you can press X to uncheck arts you wish them to avoid. Yeah, you could do that before. Ground attack. Oh, they're all ground attacks. I wonder what this arrow means. That you can use it in the air? Strategy. Strategy determines how your party operates in combat. On the strategy screen, press Y to view details about each strategy and adjust them. Up to 4 strategies can be saved. During battles, open the menu and press Y to switch between them. Party members fight autonomously, but their use of recovery/support arts and items are determined by your strategy. On the detailed settings screen, you can set how they act in various conditions, with the top action receiving highest priority. Items can only be used on the character that you currently control. To do so, open the menu and select an item. Except for items that revive them from KO, your controlled character will never use items automatically without permission. Okay, fight with whatever. This is all stuff that I'll have to do later. You can change each character's costume, hair, and accessories regardless of the equipped armor. New weapon skins are also added when a character acquires a new weapon. Note in certain scenes, costumes may be temporarily altered. On the costume screen, press Y. Okay. Reconcile armor. See, I think I got that for, okay, this is a little edgy, so I'm not going to do it, but 15-year-old me would have put wings on him and everything. But... oh, let's see what we got for Xion. Noble Ash. Yeah, I think those were pre-order stuff. Yeah, in like 15 minutes I'm going to take a break, 10-minute break, so that way we can at least get over an hour and a half of footage without any breaks in it. But I'm definitely going to get up, give my voice a rest, walk around, use restroom and all that junk. Apple gel.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Gigantoidals roam around certain areas. They're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of SP if you manage to beat them. I wonder what level it is.
We've almost made it to Ulzabek.
Mushroom. Can't always beat
I'd
them.
steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Let's just see what level it is. 43, okay. Now how do you escape from combat in this, huh? Ooh, I got one shot. Hey, cannot flee. Oh, look, it's the music, but it's all epic or whatever. No, it's okay, you don't have to. Just die. Just die. Alright, cool. And they were never heard from again. Oh, what's this pussy ass shit? You don't even go to the end screen?
I can't believe...
I mean, I'm not normally like a hardcore gamer, but I mean, come on. I just revived from being dead. Ugh, what in the world? Okay, so level 43, I'll have to remember that. We'll come back for you. Probably in the 40s, I'm guessing. There's like this whole area down here I want to explore. Oh, well, you can take it. Why, did you already try it and fail too?
I'll take you all on. No escape.
Okay, I have to remember, B is not an art thing.
I'll run you through. Take this. See ya. Swallow blade. Talent. Guess we gotta roll with it.
Here's a healing art.
Take this.
First aid.
Rising wyvern. Mirage.
Here I go.
I'm only getting
I'll run you
started.
through. See ya. You're mine.
Slut.
Pathetic.
Jeez, dude, calm down. Hey, what are you?
Hoo-hoo!
Oh, it's adorable.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Where are you going?
That's an unusual bird.
It's
Dot and
an owl.
owls can be found
They're
roosting in
often
hidden
used as a
spots
symbol to
throughout the land.
represent ancient
There may be
dharma.
something in it for adventurers to choose to track them down. Back in my day, when you died, you got a game over screen. None of this, oh, you just revive on the field nonsense. Anyway.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. Don't go charging off like that. Swallow this slut. Rising Wyvern. Talon Storm.
Whoop.
Touch cannon. Rising Wyvern.
Oops, I wanted...
I'm on it. Talon Storm. Hurrah! Touch cannon. I'll run you through.
I'm
See
only
ya.
getting started.
Talon Storm. Touch cannon. Here I come. Rising Wyvern.
It's kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're really generous
I'm sure I can put
with the
this to
dodge
use.
windows in those. Wheat. Orange
this
gel. Okay, so they do exist in this game. I assume that we use those to restore CP. And it's like, it looks like we share a CP pool. That's kind of interesting, I guess. It's over here.
Get lost.
Here I come. It's over.
Here, let me help.
Take this. Rising Wyvern. Talon Storm. Touch cannon.
One more. Mega ray.
Rising Wyvern. Take this. I'll run you through.
Okay, so I can attack right after using an R2.
That was
It's like
almost too
Zephyr's like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII. Parallax Stone, a stone that can relieve numbness when rubbed, making it prized by those who have to maintain the same posture for extended periods during work. Interesting. Did I get everything in this area? Hopefully. They use this so that they can take over the planet, dudes. Nothing over here. How weird. Running and jumping in a Tales of game. I never would have believed it. First dungeon, maybe? The Lord of Calaglia. He's in pursuit of Shion for blah blah blah. I didn't get to finish reading that. Loads too fast. Yeah, I can see that I'm getting some lag from Streamlabs. Uzbek. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the stream here in a second. And see if that helps things.
Okay, people. This is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Speak of the devil.
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Alright, let me take a break. Wait, never mind. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break. I need to get up and walk around for a second. And also, I can see that I'm getting, like, messages and shit, and there's some lag going on. I can see it now. So, hold on. I'm gonna take a break. Let me save right here. I'm gonna restart the stream here in a second. Let me save right here. You get up, walk around, use the restroom, all that jazz. But yeah, thanks for the follows earlier. Little Mary and Aw Shuggies. But yeah, be back in like 10 minutes.